Good morning, students. Welcome to the biology class of 7. Today we are going to start a new chapter, but before we start the chapter, let us have some warm-up discussion. Dear students, in the previous chapter, that is nutrition in plants, we studied that plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, but animals cannot. They need ready-made food, and this ready-made food comes from plants or from other animals. Thus, animals obtain their food from plants or from other animals which eat plants. Isn't it? Therefore, what is the mode of nutrition in animals? It is heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and they are called heterotrophs. So dear students, the name of the chapter which we are going to start today is Nutrition in Animals. Dear students, I hope you will enjoy this chapter because we are going to discuss nutrition in human beings in detail, which you would definitely like to learn. So let's get started. Open the page 17. Nutrition in Animals. All animals require food for obtaining energy, growth, and repair of damaged body parts. The process of taking in food by an animal and its utilization in the body is called animal nutrition. Understand? The process means how the food is taken inside the body and how it is utilized in the body. This is called animal nutrition. Nutrition in animals takes place in 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Let us discuss each process one by one. The process of taking food into the body is called ingestion. Means how the food goes into the body first is the first step, and it is called ingestion. The process in which the food containing large insoluble substances is broken down into small water-soluble substances which can be absorbed by the body is called digestion. Understand? We all know that the food which we eat are in complex form. They cannot be dissolved in the water present in our body. Understand? So they are converted into small water-soluble substances which gets dissolved in water and which is then absorbed. So the process of breaking down complex form of food into simpler form so that it can be dissolved in water is called digestion. Okay? Now, the process in which the digested food passes through the intestinal wall into bloodstream is called absorption. So after digestion, food is to be absorbed. Then only it can be we can use it, no? Isn't it? And this process is called absorption. The process in which the absorbed food is taken in by body cells and used for energy, growth and repair is called assimilation. So once the food is absorbed, then it is transferred to all the cells of our body. Okay. There each cell uses it for energy, for growth and repair and many other work. Okay. This is called assimilation or utilization of food. Next, the process in which the undigested food is removed from the body is called egestion. We all know that whatever food we eat, all the food is not digested. Some foods remains in the undigested form. So this undigested food is to be removed from the body. This process of removing the undigested food is called egestion. Understand, children? We will discuss all these steps in detail later on in this chapter. Now, we all know that the process of intake of food differs from animal to animal. Some animals suck the food, some animals scrap the food, some animals swallow the food. Isn't it? Let us take some of the examples. Let us start with frog. Okay. Frog is an animal which eats flying insects as food. The frog uses its long and cleft tongue, that is forked tongue, to catch its prey like insects. Understand? The butterfly uses its long feeding tube to suck nectar from flowers, just as we sip Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Understand, children? Now, the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes also suck food. The female mosquitoes also suck blood from the other animals, including human beings. Infants, that is small babies of humans and many other animals such as cows, dogs, etc., feed on mother's milk by sucking. Houseflies, they feed on filth and refuse. They take in only liquid food by sucking. Understand? Now come to snails. Snails feed on algae by scraping it from rocks. Okay. Scrapping means what do you say in Hindi? Kutarna from rocks. Okay. Then snakes. Snakes are flesh eater. So what do they do? How do they take food? Snakes swallow the animal whole, which they prey upon. Okay. Their favorite food is what? Rats. Okay. Rats, then small animals. Okay. In this way, there are many other animals whose mode of ingestion or mode of taking in food is different, as we see in hydra, in starfish, etc. Okay, you children, in the page 18, it is very well given and very self-explanatory. Please go through them. Dear students, can you tell me the name of the special structure or organ for taking food inside our body? Yes, it is mouth. Food is ingested or taken into our body through the mouth. And what does the mouth contain? Mouth contains teeth, tongue and salivary glands. In this part of video, we are going to discuss about our teeth and tongue. For that, open the page 22. Look into the figure 4. Here we see different types of teeth. They are incisor, canine, premolar and molar. So there are 4 types of teeth in our mouth. Now look at the figure 5. This is the diagram to show the positions of different types of teeth in the mouth. Now let us discuss each type of teeth along with their functions and position in the mouth. Let us discuss about incisors. Incisors are the chisel-shaped teeth at the front of the mouth. The incisors are for biting and cutting the food. There are 4 incisors in the center of each jaw. Now canines. Canines are the large pointed teeth just behind the incisors. The canines are for piercing and tearing the food. There are 2 canines in each jaw, one behind the left incisor and the other behind right incisor. Have you located? Yes. Now, premolars. Premolars are the large teeth just behind the canines on each side. Look at the figure. Keep on looking at the figure and locate their position. Okay? Premolars have large flat surfaces. Why? The premolars are for chewing and grinding the food. That is why they have flat surfaces. There are 4 premolars in a jaw, 2 on each side. Understand? Now come to molars. Molars are very large teeth which are present just behind the premolars towards the back of our mouth. Look at the figure 5, children. Have you located the molars? Yes. The molars have a large surface area than premolars. The function of molars is the same as that of premolars. That is, molars are for chewing and grinding the food. There are 6 molars in each jaw, 3 on each side. Dear students, please note that molars are present only in the permanent set of teeth. They are not present in the temporary set of teeth called milk teeth. Understand, children? Now look at the figure 5. What do we find here? We find here 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars. So total 16 teeth are present in the lower jaw. In the same way, 16 teeth are present in the upper jaw of an adult. So total how many teeth are present? Yes, total 32 teeth are present in an adult. Now let us discuss about milk teeth and permanent teeth. In human beings, the teeth grow twice. First time the teeth grow when one is a baby or infant. This set of teeth is called milk teeth. Thus, the first set of teeth which grow during infancy or that is babyhood are called milk teeth. Milk teeth are a temporary set of teeth. The milk teeth loosen and begin to fall off at the age of 6 and 8 years. When milk teeth fall off in a child, then another set of teeth grow in their place. So, second time the teeth grow when one is a child. The second set of teeth is called permanent teeth. The permanent teeth grow in place of milk teeth. The permanent set of teeth remains till the old age. But when old people lose their permanent teeth, then new teeth do not grow in their place. Understand? Now let us discuss the third subtopic, that is tooth decay. For that, look at the figure 6. It shows parts of a tooth. The white hard outer covering of tooth is called enamel, and the part of tooth below the enamel is called dentine. Dentine is similar to bone. Understand? Inside the dentine is pulp cavity which contains nerves and blood vessels. Okay. And if the teeth are not cleaned regularly, then what will happen? Then tooth decay can take place. So what is tooth decay? Look into the book. Tooth decay is a process in which the tooth becomes rotten due to the formation of cavities or holes inside it, leading to toothache. Understand? When the tooth becomes rotten, then toothache occurs. Okay. Now, how does the tooth decay occur? For that, look into the figure 7 when I am explaining. If we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating food, then many harmful bacteria begin to grow and live on the teeth. These bacteria act on the sugar present in the leftover food particles sticking to the teeth to form acid. Understand? So whatever leftover food is present in the teeth, on the teeth, with that the bacteria reacts and converts the food into acid. And we all know that acid is corrosive in nature. The acid, thus formed, eats up the enamel and dentine of the tooth gradually and ultimately makes a cavity or hole in the tooth. Look at the figure 7a. Do you see the hole, children? Yes, it has made a hole in the tooth. Now what will happen after that? For that, look into the figure 7b. When this cavity or hole reaches the pulp cavity of the tooth, which contains nerves and blood vessels, our tooth becomes painful and we get toothache. Understand? And if the cavities caused by tooth decay are not treated in time by a dentist, then it causes severe toothache. In extreme cases, tooth decay can lead to the loss of whole tooth. Isn't it, children? So, how to prevent our tooth from tooth decay? For that, look into the page 24. Here we see some preventive measures. Number 1. We should rinse the mouth thoroughly with clean water after every meal. We should clean our teeth with a brush and toothpaste at least twice a day. A dental floss should be used to take out food particles trapped between the teeth. What is dental floss? Dental floss is a soft thread used to clean between the teeth. Understand? Next, we should eat less of sugary foods such as sweets, chocolates, toffees and ice creams, etc. Too many cold drinks should also be avoided. This is because sugar plus bacteria is equal to acid, which eats up tooth. Understand, students? Okay. Now, let us discuss the second topic, that is tongue. Tongue is a fleshy muscular organ in the mouth which is attached at the back to the floor of the buccal cavity or the mouth cavity. It is free at the front and can be moved in all directions. The various functions of the tongue are as follows. Number 1. The tongue helps in mixing saliva with food during chewing. Okay, which is essential for the digestion of food. This function it will become very clear when we'll discuss the digestion of food in human beings. Okay. Next, the tongue helps in swallowing the food into the food pipe. The tongue helps in getting the taste of food. And of course, the tongue is essential for talking or speaking, isn't it? Now, let us discuss in detail the function of the tongue which helps in getting the taste of food. Dear students, there are 4 types of tastes: sweet, salty, sour and bitter. The tongue has taste buds which detect different tastes of food. In fact, our tongue has 4 kinds of taste buds which detect sweet, salty, sour and bitter tastes. The taste buds for each of these tastes are located in different parts of the tongue. Thus, all the parts of the tongue do not sense all the 4 tastes. Understand? There are certain parts. Look at the figure 8. We see the different taste areas of the tongue. Okay. Most taste buds at the front of the tongue detect sweet and salty tastes. Okay. The maximum effect of the sweet taste is felt at the tip of the tongue, whereas the maximum effect of salty taste is felt just behind the tip of the tongue. Understand? Okay. Now, most of the taste buds on the sides of the tongue detect sour taste. Okay? And most of the taste buds at the back of the tongue detect bitter taste. Okay? It is because of the taste buds present in the tongue that we can distinguish between ice and ice cream even with our eyes closed from their taste. Isn't it? A piece of ice kept on the tongue will appear to be tasteless, whereas a piece of ice cream will give a sweet taste. So dear students, here we complete today's class. Please go through the lessons which has been discussed today and stay safe. Thank you, children.